Hi, I'm Alan Porter, and these two balloons show the difference between a normal prostate and a swollen one. Here I'm going to show you how you can go from this to this. And all this without taking toxic medications, undergoing risky surgeries, or taking ineffective supplements such as Supplemento or pumpkin seed oil. Because when your prostate is swollen, you wake up dozens of times at night, only to squeeze out a few drops of pee. But once your prostate shrinks, you regain full control of your bladder, allowing you to urinate with the power of a fire hose, enjoying a strong, steady stream whenever nature calls. You'll be able to sleep through the night without any bathroom trips. Plus, you'll boost your libido and reignite the passion in your relationship. That's what this video is about. Here, I'm going to reveal how you can shrink your prostate as easily as deflating a birthday balloon. And I'll show you how to do it naturally and without any side effects. So stay with me for the next 3 minutes and 50 seconds, because I'm about to expose the scammers, liars, and greedy pharmaceutical companies that have been keeping you in the dark. These corporations have been charging you outrageous prices for medications like alpha blockers, Uroxetrol, Cardura, Flomax, and even 5-alpha reductase inhibitors like Proscar and Avodart. But today, that ends. I'm going to share the real reason why you're suffering from an enlarged prostate. Even when you are religiously following your doctor's advice, your prostate remains stubbornly inflamed. What I'm about to share might shock you, but it's directly linked to a toxic substance that men are exposed to now more than ever before. This substance is triggering the production of a feminizing enzyme inside your body that's slowly robbing you of your masculinity, making you more feminine with each passing day. As a result, a staggering 72% of men with prostate problems develop man boobs. If you don't address this soon, you might find yourself borrowing your wife's bra. But don't panic, because I'm going to introduce you to the Purple Fruit Tonic, a method used for generations by elderly Frenchmen in the heart of wine country, who also happen to have some of the lowest rates of BPH in the world. But that's not all. You'll also uncover the story of a man close to me who was suffering with an agonizing case of BP and how he reclaimed his life by being able to pee effortlessly again, against all odds. The 3 everyday foods and drinks that, according to the latest research, are slowly emasculating you, leaching away your testosterone and artificially swelling your prostate day after day. The little-known Purple Fruit Tonic that halts the uncontrolled production of the feminizing enzyme poisoning your body. A once-in-a-day ritual to reclaim your masculine power. After years of extensive research and studies on hundreds of men, scientists discovered that this simple hack blocks the effects of the feminizing enzyme and shrinks your prostate to the size of a walnut. It doesn't matter what your current medical condition is or how long you've been battling an enlarged prostate. It doesn't matter what countless doctors have told you. And it certainly doesn't matter if you're 40, 70, or even 80 years old. If you're grappling with prostate issues, painful urinary infections, bladder stones, severe kidney diseases, or even if you've reached the point of needing adult diapers, this will be the most important video you'll ever watch. Because if you follow what I'm about to show you, just like over 23,000 men before you, you'll regain full control of your bladder and urinate with the force of a fire hose, enjoying a strong, steady stream whenever nature calls. I can't wait for you to experience a full night's sleep without a single bathroom trip. Imagine being free from anxiety and fatigue, reclaiming the energy and endurance of your youth. And the cherry on top, you'll boost your libido and reignite the passion in your relationship. Don't just take my word for it. Listen to some real transformations that men have had simply by watching this video.
I thought he'd be stuck in the bathroom forever. It's great to see him getting back to living his life on his own terms.
I went from waking up 5 times a night to rarely waking up once. This Purple Fruit Tonic really did something unimaginable for my prostate.
Road trips used to be a nightmare. Now I drive for hours without a single worry. My doctor was speechless. He said my prostate looked like it belonged to a man half my age.
These are real people, just like you, who struggled with enlarged prostates until they discovered this video. Now they're living life on their own terms, free from embarrassment, pain, and the constant fear of urinary incontinence. All thanks to this simple Purple Fruit Tonic that I'm about to reveal. I promise you, there's nothing more potent than what you're about to discover for shrinking your prostate. So allow me to properly introduce you to my uncle, because once you understand his background, you'll see why I'm so confident making these bold statements. Please come over here, Uncle.
Hi, I'm Alan, a medical researcher specializing in men's health. For the past 10 years, I've been obsessed with studying the prostate and everything related to it. I've been on podcasts about men's health, given talks on the subject, and even written books that were a hit among the medical community. And it all started after witnessing my uncle pee himself and pass out during Thanksgiving. We had to rush him to the hospital, where we discovered he had severe dehydration. He's like a father to me, and watching his dignity crumble that day, I knew I couldn't just stand by with my arms crossed while his reputation and name were being destroyed because of a disease. That's why I invited him here today. So now, I want to introduce my uncle, George Lawson, a retired farmer who spent his life feeding this country. He is going to share his remarkable journey with you. Uncle George, please come in.
Hi, Alan. How are you?
It's great to see you.
Where should I look? Over there? Hi, everybody.
Well, Uncle, I brought you here to share a bit of your story from when you had a swollen prostate. Is that okay?
Sure, no problem. Well, this used to be a source of shame for me, but today I understand there's nothing to be ashamed of, especially here, just being among men.
Before we start, Uncle, how old are you?
Today I'm 80 years old.
And when did you start having prostate problems? How old are you?
I think when I started noticing the problem, I was about 55 years old.
And I only started helping you when you were already 75, right?
That's right.
And in these last 5 years, how's your prostate doing?
Oh, it's incredible. Better than ever. That crazy treatment you gave me really did some wonders.
But it wasn't always like this, was it? Tell the men watching us briefly about your experience with an enlarged prostate.
I went through absolute hell with this. At first, I didn't even notice it because I could go to the bathroom and empty my bladder normally. But over time, the stream got weaker and more intermittent, and I had to strain to urinate. I even closed my eyes sometimes to concentrate. The frustration just kept growing. That strong sound that made me feel virile had disappeared, and all I could think of was, I'm aging, and fast.
I think you're right, Uncle. A man's confidence really is in the small things of everyday life that we only realize the importance of when we lose them. But I bet that wasn't all, was it?
Oh, if only that were all. After that, the urgency to go to the bathroom became unbearable. I always felt like my bladder was full, but when I got there, almost nothing came out. I was stuck, straining and feeling a growing pain. The nights were a nightmare. Getting up every hour, tried to ignore the sensation, but sleep never came. The impotence I felt wasn't just physical, but emotional. A direct blow to my masculinity.
And was it after this point that you decided to go to the doctor or not? I know we men don't like to go to the doctors much.
Oh no, I avoided doctors as much as I could, and that only made things worse. I don't recommend any man delaying prostate treatment. I hadn't been sleeping well for ages, but I only sought help when my swollen prostate started affecting my sex life.
Oh, come on, Uncle. No one wants to know about your sex life.
No, you called me here to tell my story, and that's what I'm going to do. Your viewers need to know what's in store for them.
Okay, that seems fair. So tell me.
It was like day after day I was losing the desire to have sex. My wife would come to me, but I had no desire to respond. You know, it was around that time that I also started noticing I was developing man boobs. It was as if that swollen prostate was castrating me. It was literally taking away all of my masculinity that was inside me.
Oh, that's interesting. Actually, man boobs are closely linked to prostate problems. In some cases, they appear as a sign of the disease, and in others, they appear when it's already too late. But I'll talk more about that in a bit. Continue with your story, Uncle.
So it was right around this time that I went to a doctor. But I didn't like it from the very first visit. These doctors nowadays barely look you in the face. They simply prescribe the same medication they give to everyone and send you out as quickly as they can so they can see another poor soul.
I bet they prescribed you Uroxetrol, Cardura, Flomax, and did you take the medications?
I did, yeah. What choice did I have? I took all the garbage they prescribed.
And did you see any positive results?
At first, I felt a slight improvement in going to the bathroom. I even started having sex with my wife again. Everything seemed fine until something embarrassing happened. I couldn't get it up in the middle of the action with my wife, and for several nights in a row, I knew something wasn't right. Later, I realized that erectile dysfunction was one of the side effects of the most common medications for treating benign prostate hyperplasia. And a few weeks later, I noticed that the difficulties in going to the bathroom came back, not to mention other side effects starting to appear.
It was at this point that you stopped taking the medications, right?
That's right. So I tried other alternatives. I stopped drinking coffee and alcohol. I even tried weird exercises, but nothing worked either. That's when I had the terrible idea of reducing my fluid intake to avoid suffering from a full bladder. There were times I'd go all day without drinking a glass of water. I ended up fainting at Thanksgiving and being rushed to the hospital with severe dehydration.
You see, I've watched the medical community and several renowned specialists in men's health recommending solutions to their patients that only focus on treating the symptoms of prostate enlargement, not the root cause of the problem. That's why they prescribe medications like alpha blockers and finasteride, as happened with my uncle. And I believe it might have happened to you too. But after seeing everything my uncle went through, I decided to take matters into my own hands and went deep into researching prostate problems. It took some time, but I finally found a groundbreaking study conducted in 2007 by the renowned Journal of Molecular Endocrinology, which was hidden by doctors and the pharmaceutical industry, confirming something I already suspected. Look, this study shows that the real problem of an enlarged prostate isn't in the prostate itself. Yes, the problem is in your hormones. They're the ones making your prostate triple in size. After this study, I started finding several others done by the most renowned institutions worldwide, like Oxford Academic, the International Journal of Molecular Science, and the Journal of Steroid Biochemistry and Molecular Biology. All these studies prove that 88.7% of men suffering from prostate problems actually have excess estrogen in their body. How does this happen? And I know you might be thinking now, estrogen, isn't that a female hormone? Well, look, in your body, there's an enzyme called aromatase, which is normal. Your body actually needs a little estrogen to perform some vital functions. The problem is that right now, the aromatase or feminizing enzyme is producing 4 times more estrogen than necessary. But don't worry, I'm going to show you how this process can be fought with the simple purple fruit tonic, which leads us to the main question. Why is the aromatase enzyme out of control? Look, the reason why the feminizing enzyme is out of control in you is because your body is full of a toxin called BPA. BPA, or bisphenol A, is a compound found in plastic. It's used to make plastics more durable and especially heat resistant. And when BPA enters your body, it starts to accumulate and over time begins to affect the functioning of the aromatase enzyme. The problem is that it's also an endocrine disruptor. This means it interferes with the normal functioning of our hormones. It's as if it's giving the wrong signal to this enzyme, causing it to produce much more estrogen than necessary. Think about all the times you've drank water from a plastic bottle or eaten something wrapped in plastic. Every time we do this, we're ingesting small amounts of this substance. Let's go to the lab. I want to show you something. Okay, so now listen carefully. Here I have 2 cups. One was made in France, where the level of BPA allowed in plastics is much lower than in our country. And this is a common cup that we buy at any Walmart here in the US. So now I'm going to show you what happens when I put this lit lighter near the French cup. Because it has low levels of BPA, it deforms easily. But when I put the same lighter near a cup made here in the US, it can resist much more because it has high levels of BPA. And you can find this substance in all plastic materials. So every time you put your frozen dinner to heat in the microwave and grab a soda cup to have your meal while watching TV, know that your food is getting a pinch of BPA. That's why traditional solutions don't solve the problem permanently. They may relieve symptoms temporarily, but they don't attack the root cause, the aromatase imbalance caused by BPA. But the bad news doesn't stop there. Let me show you another everyday task that proves you're even eating plastic. Let's cut this carrot, for example. What people normally do is they grab a cutting board and start doing the work. They innocently cut the carrot thinking they are preparing a healthy meal. But what they don't see is what happens during this process. Let's carefully remove the carrot and see what happens on the cutting board. If we look closely, we can see that small pieces of plastic were cut and added to the pan. You just need to take a good look at your cutting board and you will see that it is full of scratches. This is how our body fills up with BPA in various unimaginable ways,
which raises the estrogen in your body and swells your prostate. That's how I found my uncle's hormone tests after conducting a complete battery of tests. Look at how his estrogen levels were much higher than normal for a man his age, and this generates several other negative consequences for your body. The uncontrolled aromatase doesn't just affect your prostate, it also starts to cause other hormonal imbalances. You start to develop more fat in the chest area, the dreaded man boobs, your muscle mass begins to decrease even if you exercise regularly, and your energy and vitality drop drastically, affecting your work and personal life. And that's not all. The aromatase can get so out of control that it can cause even more serious problems. Studies published in Science Daily show that excess estrogen can even lead to serious prostate issue, as well as the risk of developing cardiovascular problems and even depression. After all, what man feels confident when he loses control of his bladder and needs to wake up 3, 4, or even 5 times a night to go to the bathroom, or when he can't have intimate moments with his partner for fear of a urinary emergency?
So after understanding that the real prostate problem was this hormonal imbalance caused by the aromatase enzyme, I asked myself every day, what if there was a scientifically proven way to control this enzyme? What if there was a way to use natural and safe ingredients to effectively recover hormonal balance? It was my mission to find a solution different from everything that's recommended by most urologists today, who only treat the symptoms of the problem and leave people like you dependent on more and more medications. This solution could give my uncle and thousands of men in the United States their normal lives back. So I had the idea to track down the doctor who published the first article on this subject in 2007. Knowing he must have researched a solution, after a few wrong phone calls, I finally managed to reach him. I told him what my uncle had been going through and asked him to help me with a solution. He was already an elderly man and retired, who never had prostate problems. He said his research was ridiculed at the time and he was pursued by some big pharma companies. So he asked me to keep his name a secret. So let's call him Dr. Mike. Dr. Mike told me that even without any investment, he continued his research until he found a solution. And after years, he finally found the answer. He discovered a natural ingredient capable of blocking the signals that BPA toxins send to aromatase enzymes, making it stop acting uncontrollably and unnecessarily converting your testosterone into estrogen.
And this ingredient is French grapeseed extract, the main ingredient for the purple fruit tonic.
Well known for its wines, France has a species of grape that, when consumed, its seeds can stop the body's aromatization. After hearing this, everything started to make sense. We spent hours on the phone discussing new ingredients and how they would combine perfectly with the grapeseed extract. We were creating the most potent formula to help prostate health. This way, we could help my uncle and any other man in the whole world. So here's the mixture that will make your prostate as healthy as a 22-year-old's. You already know the first ingredient of your solution, French grapeseed extract. If you've never heard of this special extract, it's not just a common grape. It's a unique variety grown in the cold climate of France, where extreme conditions make the plant produce unique defense compounds. For centuries, men in these mountainous regions have had a remarkable low incidence of prostate problems. And only today, modern science is beginning to prove what French tradition has known for generations. Despite its proven benefits, the extract was still largely unknown outside of France, and you can imagine why it's been unknown for so long. The truth is that the most potent remedies come straight from nature. Our planet harbors incredible healing wonders, and French grapeseed extract is one of those gifts, waiting to be fully appreciated. But as an experienced researcher, today I know how the pharmaceutical industry ignores and often hides natural remedies from the population in favor of prescription medication. After all, they can't patent nature's remedies. And besides, without the population dependent on their prostate medications, they wouldn't make a profit. But what's so special about grapeseed extract? It contains a bioactive substance called quercetin dihydrate. Quercetin is a natural flavonoid known for its anti-inflammatory, antioxidant properties and for helping to inhibit aromatase. 2021 study published in the Journal of Nutritional Biochemistry found that the polyphenols present in this extract are potent natural aromatase inhibitors. It's as if each drop of this extract was an army of natural blockers, marching straight into your body and turning off the switch of the aromatase that's producing excess estrogen. And so your hormonal balance begins to naturally recover and your prostate can finally start to shrink. Imagine saying goodbye to constant trips to the bathroom during the night. Imagine yourself with a strong and steady urine stream again, feeling energized and confident. Unlike medications that are frequently prescribed and can cause various side effects, French grapeseed extract works in harmony with your body, restoring natural balance. What's more, research suggests it can bring benefits beyond prostate health. A 2022 study published in the European Journal of Nutrition found that grape extract not only controlled aromatase, but it also helped naturally increase testosterone levels, improving energy, libido, and even the body composition of participants. Another clinical trial revealed that grape extract also has potent antioxidant properties, which can help protect prostate cells against future damage, ensuring long-lasting benefits. The more I delved into the potential of French grapeseed extract, the more I became convinced of its transformative possibilities for men's health. However, even with all its potency, the extract is not easily absorbed by the body alone. That's why it needs to be combined with our group of special ingredients. That's why our second special ingredient is Pygium africanum, also known as African plum. This powerful extract from the bark of a native African tree has been used for centuries by local tribes to treat urinary and prostate problems. Pygium africanum works in perfect synergy with French grapeseed extract. While grape extract blocks aromatase, Pygium helps reduce prostate inflammation and improves urinary flow. It's as if Pygium paves the way for grape extract to work more effectively. But our search for natural and potent ingredients didn't stop there. The third crucial component of our formula is stinging nettle. This plant, often considered a weed, is actually a medicinal treasure. Nettle has a unique ability to inhibit the binding of dihydrotestosterone, DHT, to the prostate. DHT is a hormone derived from testosterone that, in excess, can cause prostate enlargement. By blocking this binding, nettle helps prevent excessive gland growth. But we knew we could go further. That's when we discovered the incredible power of broccoli sprouts. Rich in sulforaphane, a compound that has shown to have immune-boosting properties, broccoli extract not only protects prostate cells against damage, but can also help reduce the size of benign prostatic tumors. To complete our revolutionary formula, we included pumpkin seed and cat's claw. Pumpkin seeds are rich in zinc and essential fatty acids, which are crucial for prostate health. Cat's claw, a medicinal plant from the Amazon, is known for its anti-inflammatory and immune-stimulating property. Just imagine 6 powerful natural ingredients, each with its specific function, working in harmony to not only treat the symptoms of prostate problems, but attack the root of the problem. This unique combination not only helps reduce prostate size and improve urinary flow, but also strengthens the immune system, increases energy levels, and improves sexual performance. And as soon as we finished making the formula, I knew it was all I needed to help my uncle.
Please tell everyone how it was for you to test this formula.
Just a second, folks. Ellen, can I take a break to go to the bathroom? I think I drank a little too much water, and we've been here for a while.
No problem. Of course you can, Uncle. It's the first door down on the left.
Oh, thanks. Excuse me.
What now? What are we supposed to do? Oh, not that idea. Let's follow him. Grab the cameras. Come on, come on.
All right, folks, he just entered the bathroom and I started the stopwatch while I was walking over here. This is going to be fascinating because what you're about to witness is something remarkable. You see, for a healthy man in his 60s, a bathroom visit typically takes between 2 and 3 minutes, but for someone with prostate problems,
It could take 15 minutes or more of struggling, straining, and frustration. Just a few months ago, my uncle would spend ages in the bathroom. He'd go in, wait, strain, release a few drops, wait some more, and come back with a full bladder. But all that changed when he started regularly taking this special formula I've been telling you about. And that's why. Oh, wait, I think he's coming out of the restroom.
Alan, what's going on?
We were timing you while you went to the bathroom. A minute, 52 seconds.
Oh my God.
How do you feel?
I feel great. My bladder is empty and I don't feel like I have to go to the bathroom for several hours.
That's exactly what I love hearing. All right, let's go have a seat.
All right. Thanks, Alan.
Well, as we were saying, you were about to tell us how it was to use the formula for the first time.
Yes, I confess I was skeptical at first. I didn't really believe in all of these natural supplements, especially because I had already tried some, but I was desperate enough to try anything.
And it's a good thing you trusted me, right?
Oh, definitely, Alan. The first few weeks I noticed I was waking up less during the night. After a month, I could sleep 7 hours straight without needing to go to the bathroom, something that hadn't happened in years. But that wasn't all. My urine stream became strong and steady again. That feeling of always having a full bladder reduces. I could leave the house without fear, take long trips, even have a beer with friends without worrying.
I thought you had stopped drinking, Uncle.
Well, I really stopped, but now I can enjoy a cold beer again without any problems.
And what about that little problem you were having in your intimate moments?
Well, let's just say my wife is much happier now. My libido is back in full force and the erectile problems are a thing of the past. The most incredible thing is how this affected my overall confidence and well-being. I feel young again, full of energy. Today at 80, I feel better than I did 20 years ago. I can go to the bathroom and come out in less than 5 minutes with a feeling of complete relief. I no longer need to plan my life around bathrooms. This formula didn't just treat my prostate problems. I got my life back again.
Wow, you didn't tell me about all that. And the best part, unlike synthetic medications, our natural formula works with your body, not against it. This means you can say goodbye to unwanted side effects and hello to a life with more vitality and comfort. We're looking at a revolution in men's health, a solution that the pharmaceutical industry doesn't want you to know about. And the ingredients I just told you are just the 6 main ones. We have 6 more that make this formula a revolution in the market. And after my uncle started taking it, his life changed completely. It was like he had gone back in time. And the proof? You've just seen it.
It's true. It was like I had gone back in time to an era where I didn't even think about my prostate health because being able to mingle was simple.
And that's not all. My uncle ended up spreading the news to all the men he knew and putting me in a complicated situation. Want to talk more about that?
Well, what did you want me to do? Hide this almost unbelievable solution? I knew some of my friends were suffering in silence with prostate problems just like me and many men, and now with this formula in hand, I had to help. So I passed your contact on to them.
And it really worked. In the days that followed, my phone didn't stop ringing. The news spread like wildfire. In total, 243 men reached out, asking for help. Since the formula required precise amounts of each ingredient, I had to make it for everyone. But with so many requests, I didn't have the funds to buy such large quantities. So I asked for a $354 contribution from each person. Just enough to cover the cost, with no profit involved. Everyone agreed right away because they were staring at a revolutionary solution. Dr. Mike and I worked together to transform the formula into easy-to-swallow capsules so everyone could take it daily. Within a few days, they received the product at their doors. We expected it would take about 2 weeks before we'd start seeing positive feedback. But what happened next was shocking and completely unexpected. Just 4 days later, my phone was buzzing again. I thought people were complaining or asking for refunds, but instead, men were reporting incredible transformations. In total, 76% of them said they were now only waking up once a night to use the bathroom. About 84% reported improvements in their sex life, and 91% said they finally felt complete relief after going to the bathroom. The results were a huge success. After seeing this amazing feedback, I knew I had to share this with more men. I wanted to make it simple and as affordable as possible so that no one would ever have to suffer from prostate issues again.
And that's why I'm so proud to introduce you to Prostazen, the only 100% natural supplement that's proven to support your prostate health. Every single bottle of Prostazen is manufactured in a GMP certified facility right here in the USA. And each capsule is as pure as fresh water. No artificial additives, no GMOs, no harmful preservatives. If you want to get back to peeing like a fire hose, all you need to do is take 2 of these powerful capsules a day. Before you know it, you'll be back in the bathroom without any trouble at all. And it's not just my uncle who's benefited from this formula. Over 23,000 men have already made this powerful supplement a part of their routine. Here's what a few of them had to say.
Watching my husband David struggle with his prostate issues was heartbreaking. Our social life had come to a standstill because he was always worried about finding a bathroom. Intimate moments became rare. When he first started using Prostazen, I was skeptical first, but the changes were remarkable. Within weeks, he was sleeping through the night and his constant trips to the bathroom decreased dramatically. We're finally enjoying dinners out, planning trips, and our intimacy has been reignited. It's like I got my husband back. I couldn't be more grateful for Prostazen.
I had forgotten what it was like to sleep through the night without getting up to pee. I used to wake up 3 or 4 times every night, and so I'd get exhausted with being in tons of discomfort. Then I saw an ad for Prostazen and I was like, what the heck? So then I told my brother about it and I told my golf buddies about it, and now we're all using it each and every day.
The way I was feeling, it was like I had a constant weight in my lower abdomen. My bladder feels less pressured now. Frequent urges are gone and I can sit through entire movies. After I let Prostazen do its trick and made it part of my routine to heal my prostate, the constant pressure was gone. There's also a kind of huge emotional lift as well.
One time, I strained so much to urinate that I nearly passed out in the bathroom. I've struggled with prostate issues most of my senior life. I felt like I was very limited in terms of where I could go or how long I could be away from the bathroom. After taking Prostazen, I became regular. Now I can easily empty my bladder every morning. I feel very healthy. I can go anywhere I want. Prostazen's my favorite.
You see, these are just a few of the hundreds of testimonials I get every day. And you could be the next one to send me a message telling me how great your results are. Especially because Prostazen is super easy to use. Just 2 easy to swallow capsules taken once a day right after breakfast. As soon as you do this, your prostate will start absorbing these powerful restorative nutrients and flushing out the toxins that are holding it back. You'll feel like your masculine health has turned back the clock to a healthier, happier, younger, and more energized version of you. The version of yourself that fully enjoys every moment of life with the people you love. And most importantly, the version that keeps your vitality and virility strong for decades to come. Can you imagine how incredible that would feel? No more worrying about frequent trips to the bathroom at night. No more embarrassing hesitations when you need to go. How amazing would it be to live with full male health, knowing you can enjoy the coming decades without fear of prostate problems or sexual dysfunction? I'm talking about becoming the kind of person who's totally independent, able to take care of your home, work, play with your grandkids, and even stay active in sports without a worry. You'll enjoy your golden years doing the things you love with the people you love, all while keeping your masculinity and sexual performance at its peak. Imagine waking up every morning feeling refreshed, with the energy to take on the day, confident in your ability to handle anything. No more embarrassments, no more limitations. Just you at your best, living life to the fullest. And you will be the next to experience these results once you start using Prostazen. So if you are someone who really cares about your prostate health and your independence, and if you are someone who desires to have a vibrant life free from health concerns that come with age, then you've already made the decision of guaranteeing your Prostazen's bottles. Otherwise, you wouldn't have watched this far. And since you're still here, you're probably wondering how to get your hands on Prostazen and how long you need to use it to see real results. The truth is, my team and I wish it were easier for everyone to access this revolutionary solution, but it's not that simple. Here's why. Prostazen contains natural premium ingredients sourced from all over the world. That's why it's challenging for the factory to source these active ingredients from our suppliers. As a result, it takes about 90 days to produce a new batch of Prostazen, which means we often run out of stock. That's why we only have a limited number of bottles available each month. And when they're gone, you'll have to wait up to 3 months for the next restock. But don't worry, I'll show you how you can get your hands on this revolutionary formula in just a moment. First, let me explain how and for how long you should use it to get the best results. We recommend taking 2 Prostazen capsules daily, right after breakfast, for at least 30 days. While Prostazen starts working right away, scientific studies on this formula show that the longer you use it, the better your results will be. That's why we suggest adding Prostazen to your routine for at least 3 months, just like an omega-3 or vitamin C supplement. And if you're looking for even better and more lasting results, we recommend using Prostazen for 6 months. Plus, by opting for the 6-month supply, you'll protect yourself from any stock shortages. Since, as you know, we sell out every month, and I must give you a fair warning. Prostazen is only available on this website. And since no other product on the market targets the real reason for swollen prostate, the high level of testosterone in your body caused by aromatase, Prostazen is your only real chance to put an end to prostate problems and regain the male vitality you had decades ago. Now, I need you to be honest with me. How much is it worth to live a life without being held hostage to your own bladder? Without it controlling every aspect of your life? How much is it worth to you to have the independence and autonomy to do what you love once again? How much is it worth to regain your prostate youthfulness? Have you thought about it? How much is all of that worth to you? The truth is, it's hard to put a price on your well-being and mental health. And when you realize that Prostazen delivers exactly that, you can understand why it's difficult to assign a value to it. On top of that, given how hard it is to source the ingredients for this formula, my team originally wanted to charge $300 for a single bottle of Prostazen. And when you consider that thousands of people spend $1,000, $2,000, or even $5,000 a year on medicines such as 5-alpha reductase inhibitors, alpha blockers, and visits to the doctor that in the end are of no use, and when you consider that dangerous surgeries that can leave you with erectile dysfunction for the rest of your life cost more than $2,000, you can see why $300 for Prostazen is not just fair, it's actually unbelievably cheap. And just to remind you, Prostazen's first customers paid $397 for a single bottle. After all, sleeping without going to the bathroom, feeling relieved with an empty bladder, and not having to use geriatric devices are priceless things. But don't worry, the price won't be anywhere near that. And here's why. My dream is for Prostazen to be nominated for the Innovation of the Year Award by the World Health Organization. To achieve that, we need at least 25,000 customers. So far, we have 23,000 men who transformed their lives with Prostazen. To reach that 25,000 customer mark, I've decided to offer a special promotion. Today, and until we hit our goal, you won't need to pay $300 for a bottle of Prostazen. Not even $150. Today, you can try this revolutionary prostate formula for just $79 per bottle. And wait, it gets even better. Since it's been proven that the longer you use Prostazen, the better your results, and because most men are ordering multiple bottles at once, we decided to offer an even bigger discount to those who stock up. In other words, the more bottles you buy, the cheaper it gets. That means in addition to stopping the aromatase process in your body, shrinking your prostate, and regaining your vitality, you'll also be saving money. If you order the 6-month supply, the price drops to just $49 per bottle. That's over 29% off the original price of $79, less than $2 a day. That's less than a decent cup of coffee and much cheaper than paying for memory care in a nursing home. Plus, not only will you save a ton, but you'll always have enough Prostazen on hand. If you're unsure which package to choose, here are 2 reasons why the 6-bottle option is your best choice. Reason 1, it gives you the biggest discount. A single bottle of Prostazen normally costs $79, but with the 6-bottle package, while this promotion is still live and stock is available, you'll pay just $49 per bottle. That's nearly $180 in savings. But this price won't last forever. And here's reason 2. Our goal is to have 2,000 customers using Prostazen to compete for the World Health Organization's Innovation of the Year award. Right now, we have 23,000 customers. So if you're still on the fence about which option to choose, these 2 reasons might help you decide on the 6-bottle option. Just select it below and click the button. But if you're not ready to commit to that, no worries. You still have the 1-bottle and the 3-bottle options available. Go ahead and choose your package below. Now, I've got even more great news for you. I'm including 3 valuable bonus gifts for the 3 or 6-bottle package. First, you'll get free shipping when you order any of these packages. Yes, that's more money saved, because we know that in this economy, every penny counts. But there is more. You'll get a digital copy of the book, Reviving Intimacy: Tips to Enhance Your Sex Life. Here's what you'll find in this book, which was a huge success in its release year. How this Andean superfood can boost your libido by 78% and improve erectile function for 65% of men. Why 81% of men with prostate issues have this specific hormonal imbalance. And the 4-step natural protocol to repair it. How consuming this $3 Asian herb at 10 p.m. can boost your sexual performance by 32%. The real reason why 87% of men over 50 suffer from testosterone deficiency. And how the Herbal Power Trio can boost your hormone levels by 215%. The Youth Micronutrient Cocktail that Swiss scientists say is the key to keeping your sex life active for another decade, and so much more. This book hasn't been available for over 3 years, and the only way to get a copy now is by purchasing one of the rare online editions, which sell for $89. But today, when you secure your Prostazen 3 or 6-bottle package, you'll get it sent to your email for free. The second gift is a digital copy of the book, The Ultimate Guide to Men's Hormonal Health: Restoring Balance After 50. Ever wanted to learn about the true healing power of Mother Nature for your hormonal balance? I'm talking about using scientifically backed foods and medicinal plants to tackle issues like low testosterone, weight gain, muscle loss, decreased libido, and even prostate problems. For each of these issues, nature offers a powerful natural remedy. And the best part? It's safe. No side effects, no injections, no synthetic pills. This treatment could save you hundreds, even thousands of dollars a year on doctor's visits and medications. Normally, this digital book sells for $75, but today, it's yours absolutely free when you choose your package below this video. The third gift is a digital copy of the book, Life Redefined: How to Thrive in Your Golden Years. This revolutionary guide reveals the 7 superfoods that can fight cellular aging and add up to 12 years to your life. The secret of Okinawa centurions for maintaining prostate health up to age 100. How this 6-minute exercise can improve cognitive function by 43%. The ancient breathing technique that reduces stress and improves prostate health for 60% of men. And much, much more. This exclusive book isn't available for sale anywhere. It was created especially for Prostazen clients and has an estimated value of $99. Not a bad deal, right? All of this is yours for free when you choose your Prostazen kit below. Don't miss this chance to transform your health and vitality. But you know that no deal is complete without a rock-solid money-back guarantee. And of course, we have one. Here's how it works. If you're like thousands of Prostazen users, you and your loved ones will be thrilled by the results. And if you're not amazed by the fewer trips to the bathroom per day, or if you're not ecstatic about how easy it is to pee, or even if you wake up more than 2 times at night to go to the bathroom, you can use our 180-day guarantee. In fact, you can even use it if you just don't like the logo on the bottle. All you gotta do is simply call or email our friendly US-based customer service team within 180 days, and you'll get a fast refund of every penny. Plus, you can keep the bonus gifts. That means you get 180 days, half a year, to try Prostazen for yourself and decide if it's right for you. And believe me, we wouldn't be able to offer this kind of guarantee if we weren't 100% confident that Prostazen truly works. Because the truth is, less than 2.7% of all our customers ask for that guarantee. And it's never because it doesn't work. In fact, they are people who try to take advantage of us by wanting to keep the product and get their money back, which is very annoying. But we know that the majority of Americans are good men. So even with this small portion trying to harm us, we have not withdrawn our 180-day guarantee. So go ahead, choose the 6-bottle package or any package below to get started. And listen, if you've been let down by any prostate supplements before, I totally understand. But here's the thing, Prostazen is in a league of its own. It's formulated with unique compounds you won't find anywhere else, all backed by the latest scientific research from Harvard, the University of Wisconsin Medical School, and many other renowned institutions. Prostazen has worked wonders for more than 23,000 men with varying levels of prostate problems, from the mildest to the most severe cases. Think for a second, why would it be different with you? I've seen men just like you go from going to the bathroom 11 times a day to barely 3 times, and come out with a smile on their face and a fully empty bladder. So I know that Prostazen can improve your life. However, if you're not completely blown away and if you're not 100% satisfied with the results, I'll give you a full refund. No questions asked. Just be sure to act now and choose the 6-bottle package or any package below before our supplies run out. Here's what will happen when you click the button below. First, you'll be taken to a secure checkout page that looks like this. Next, you'll enter your payment information on our secure form, protected by military-grade 256-bit SSL encryption. The same security used by Amazon and Microsoft, so you can feel completely safe when you place your order. As soon as you click the Buy Now button, our warehouse team will immediately start packaging your order. In just a few days, a small, discreet package will arrive at your door. Open it and simply take 2 capsules right before breakfast, and you'll be on your way to stop the aromatase that is happening in your body, which will shrink your prostate and give you peace of mind and health for years to come. Choose the package that's best for you below and get started today. Right now, you're at a crossroads. One road is the familiar path. It's worn, cracked, and with dark clouds along the way. A place with no hope, where everything stays the same. It's the same road you've been on for years. If you make the mistake of continuing down this path, you may end up developing serious prostate diseases. And that brings up an important point. You're not the only one suffering. Everyone around you is affected by your prostate problems, not just your wife because of her lack of sexual desire, but everyone you end up messing with because you're so frustrated because you can't do something as simple as piss. My uncle is the perfect example, but thanks to Prostazen, he and thousands of other men are now living a whole nother life. And I'd love for you to experience the same transformation. But of course, it's your choice. I do have to warn you though, the longer you wait to stop the aromatase, the more damage it will do. And eventually, that damage may be irreversible, leading to serious illnesses and inevitable expensive and dangerous surgery. Sadly, most men wait too long, hoping and praying for a miracle that may never come, all because they choose to procrastinate. So ask yourself, what do you want? A swollen and diseased prostate or a healthy prostate that functions as it should? That's where the other road comes in. The other road leads to this life-changing formula delivered right to your door. By choosing this path, you'll arm yourself with a one-of-a-kind, all-natural solution featuring Harvard-researched ingredients and incredible compounds proven to fight aromatase and keep your prostate as healthy as it used to be. Imagine being able to attend gatherings and social events without constantly worrying about trips to the bathroom. You'll start to feel more confident and comfortable, impressing your family and friends with a renewed energy they haven't seen in years. Most importantly, you'll free yourself from the anxiety and discomfort that prostate issues used to cause, allowing you to live with greater peace of mind and security. I hope you choose this path, but only you can make that decision. You risk absolutely nothing by trying Prostazen today, which, in my opinion, makes this an easy decision, especially at this discounted price. That said, I can't guarantee this discount for much longer. Time is running out, and it's time to take action. Click the 6-bottle package or any other option below to securely place your order. Thank you for letting me share this incredible discovery with you today. This is Alan Porter, signing off.